watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Today on GHS Insider, pass go and collect $200. Want to see your favorite Memphis spa on a new Monopoly board?
I would like to add Bill Street for like $400.
Homecoming is 1 week away. If you don't have your Spirit Day outfits ready, we've got some suggestions for you. And we're on the road to the election. Find out where Donald Trump and Kamala Harris stand on key issues that matter to young voters. These stories and more are just ahead.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G. I'm Chris Pina.
And I'm Kendall Stewart. Today you'll get an inside look at everything happening around Germantown High School. There's just 3 weeks left until fall break, and yet there's so much going on from homecoming to Hispanic Heritage Month. It's going to be an exciting few weeks, so Chris, take it away.
Thanks, Kendall. Homecoming is one of the most memorable weeks of the year, and one of our best traditions. And one of our best traditions are the dress-up days. GHS-TV and the SGA have a preview of this year's themes.
Monday, start the week comfy and cozy as we prepare for the game on Friday. Come to school in your cutest and most comfortable pajamas. Tuesday is teacher-student swap day. Dress up as your favorite teacher or student. This is going to be a fun one. Wednesday, pull out your wackiest hat for Crazy Hat Day. The student with the biggest hat will win a prize. Thursday will be psychedelic as we all wear our best tie-dye shirts and pants. Friday, let's get ready. Flood the school with your most extreme red and white gear. Show your support for our football team by sporting the best school spirit you can.
Homecoming!
En el Campus Corner de hoy, celebramos el cultura hispano.
As Chris said, in today's Campus Corner, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. The Spanish Club has some fun events planned for the month, which starts this Sunday.
Here to tell us about their plans is the club president, April Savanon. Welcome to the show, April.
Thank you.
So, I'll start with my first question. I want to start off with the Hispanic Heritage Month program, and what can people expect with that?
People can expect with the Hispanic Heritage Program, we do have a lot of events circulating around that. We do have performances that we have been working on. We have Casa Teatro coming down, which is going to do their own presentation, and they're going to help bring out the diversity and cultures and traditions within the program. We also have students that have been practicing dances, and they have been practicing singing and all that good things, all that good stuff. We also have some traditional things that the sponsor wants to do within the program.
So what other events is the Spanish Club planning? I heard something about Spirit Week?
Yes, we do have Spirit Week coming up. The Spanish Club has been working very hard on that. We will have dress days such as dress to the traditional attire. We have we can dress as like your favorite icon, your favorite Hispanic icon. We also have a couple more events coming up, such as the poetry contest. Anybody is welcome to join. We have that going on, and we also have the National Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, that will be working with Germantown Elementary, and they will go down, a couple of students will go down and read to those kids.
So how do cultural events like this help with inclusivity around the school?
Cultural events like this help with inclusivity because they bring students together, it teaches diversity, and it helps students learn more about cultures, and it allows them to experience more things within the school, and it helps bring out those students who feel left out. It brings them together, and it keeps them together.
So what do you want people to learn or understand by the end of the celebratory month?
By the end of this celebratory month, I would hope that students learn the importance in diversity, the importance in other cultures, and the importance in including their peers so people can feel heard, welcome, and belonged within the school.
Well, April, thank you so much for coming on to the show, and good luck with your Hispanic Heritage Program.
Thank you so much.
And remember, Wednesday is a Hispanic Heritage Month program. GHS-TV will stream the event live for the whole school, starting at 12:45 on our Red Devil channel.
Play rehearsals are underway for the popular Pike Playhouse fall production. It's called The Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged, but it's not your typical English class Shakespeare. 3 actors play all of the parts of the wacky comedy. Yes, this is a comedy. Which takes Shakespeare's most famous works and whittles them down to few hilarious minutes each.
Yes, much less totally pathetic.
They can expect a lot of silliness. It's really funny, really goofy. There's audience participation, so the audience is a part of the show a couple times. And, you know, it reminds me of Monty Python and Mel Brooks and the Three Stooges and just silly slapstick kind of comedy.
A lot of things go wrong, a lot of big situations, a lot of big jokes in the show are things that go wrong in their play. So it's very exciting. It's a very funny show.
The opening night for The Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged will be November 14th to the 18th. So make sure you mark your calendars and prepare to be entertained.
Seniors, are you still looking at colleges? Underclassmen interested in starting your search? Then listen up. The annual Memphis Area College Night is tonight. It will be held at the Memphis Sports Event Center near the Liberty Bowl from 6 to 8 p.m. This is your chance to chat with representatives from colleges and universities all over the country. You can scan the QR code for more information or see the guidance counselor. A reminder that the underclassmen yearbook pictures that were scheduled for today have been moved to Friday, November 15th. They will be taken in MGym during your English class, so be sure to dress to impress.
Get ready to roll the dice. Monopoly Madness is taking over Memphis. The iconic board game is making a Memphisopoly.
Some of Memphis's most famous landmarks will grace the board, but that's not all. Memphians get a say in what properties you can buy.
GHS Insider reporter Caitlin Jeffries and videographer Josh Ashford tell us how we can get in on the action.
Graceland, the National Civil Rights Museum, and the Memphis Zoo are all iconic places that will be represented on the new board. But Memphians have a chance to make their mark with community suggestions. So we asked GHS students, what would they suggest?
I would want to see Pink Palace on the Monopoly board, and I would want to price it $2,300.
I would like to add Bill Street for like $400.
For the Memphis Monopoly board, I would add Midtown probably, and I price it like around $200.
Hi, I would say BB King, and I would charge $60 Monopoly fee.
I would add X Cross. I price about $500. It's very versatile, have great food spots, stuff like that.
On the Memphis Monopoly board, I would put Ching's Hot Wings over there on Getwell, and I probably price it around $500.
I want to see the Memphis Zoo on the Monopoly board for like $200.
I would add Orange Mound to the Memphis Monopoly board to be like $800.
I would like to add Tops Barbecue to the Monopoly billboard board for like $350.
I want to add Crump Swings to the Monopoly board for $100 or $200.
I would add Crumble Cookie to the Memphis Monopoly board, and the rent would be $300.
And I think that the location that should be on the Monopoly board is Neely's Barbecue. They've been around for a super long time, and me personally, I would pay 500 Monopoly bucks for it.
If you have an idea, email it to memphis@toptrumps.com. The deadline is September 30th, and the game is expected to be released in April 2025. Reporting for GHS Insider, I'm Caitlin Jeffries.
Well, it seems like food was on the minds of all of the students Caitlin talked to, and I don't mind it. Turning now to the 2024 election, GHS-TV is partnering with Miss Thorpe's government classes to bring you the road to election. Each week, we will break down where the presidential candidates stand on hot-button issues. This week, we are taking on gun control. personal protection tops the list of reasons why 40% of adults live in households with a gun. That's according to the Pew Research Centers. However, 58% of adults favor stricter gun laws. It's a debate about the balance between individual rights and public safety. Cassidy Scott and Corinne Chapman tell us about where the candidates stand.
As Vice President, Democratic nominee Kamala Harris supported the bipartisan Safer Communities Act, which was the first gun safety legislation passed in 30 years. She spearheaded policies to expand background checks and close gun show loopholes. Her goal as president is to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, require universal background checks, and support red flag laws to keep guns out of the hands of dangerous people.
On the Republican side, former President and GOP nominee Donald Trump says he wants to protect gun rights and defend the Second Amendment. He supports funding the better mental health support for troubled citizens and says he would add officers to personnel for more protection. In 2018, Trump banned bump stocks after the deadliest massacre in the U.S. history. A bump stock enables semi-automatic rifles to fire almost like machine guns. However, this summer, the court ruled that bump stock doesn't qualify as a machine gun under the National Firearms Act of 1934 and therefore cannot be banned. Trump's campaign supports the Supreme Court's decision.
That's it for us here at GHS Insider. If you have a story you'd like to see on the show, scan the QR codes around campus to submit your idea.
And remember, you can follow us on Instagram. Our handle is GHS-TV. Next week, during Red Devil Channel time, it's Crosstalk with Calvin Nicholson.
He'll be talking about the incentives districts around the country are implementing to tackle chronic absenteeism and tardiness, and hear from our peer panel to see if they think it could work at GHS. Again, that's at Friday, 11 a.m.
As for us, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks for a brand new GHS Insider.
Go, 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 go!